I know we've thrown a lot at you today, covered, I think that's 2 assessments now. It's trust metrics and now the 5 dysfunctions as a team. And I would love to hear from Michael Leutz, who's on the call, just to talk about what are some ways that you try to promote organizational and/or team health, and why is this important? I think this is a good way to close out our session today.
Yep, thank you, Josh. And I'm not a scientist or a doctor on all of these trust and neurological things, but I also recorded on a video, and we worked in the team to get the trust also from my management, but also for the team. And it's very important. The TAMs are very often, so the technical account managers are stuck in conversations with the customer, and they need to feel the trust from the organization and from me as a manager to go through these conversations and to manage them and not feel alone or feel a lack of performance if they call out or ask me to join a call or to move it into a different direction, or we escalate things. And that's what we worked as a TAM management team to improve this and give our team members the trust, or fostering the trust that they can manage those situations, so to give them safety in customer calls. And another way what I implemented is basically on the collaboration piece. So if you read the handbook and the processes, the technical account managers are mostly assigned to one account. So one TAM is working on one account, which makes it a bit lonely. So all responsibility is based on one person. So in the EMEA team, we basically fostered a collaborative situation where on large complex accounts, or if we have a complex migration or infrastructure setup, we have multiple team members working for dedicated time on those accounts. That work quite well, and it gives the team, or the team is learning from each other on their skills. They know what the others can do, but it also relieves the single TAM in being responsible for our biggest account in EMEA. And another thing, it's also working cross-functional. I know Jonathan does not like to hear that, but we're also collaborating with the solution architects. I know that we need to reduce the TAM work on the solution architect side, but if you're working with one customer, and especially in transitioning from a pre-sales to a post-sales motion, it's working quite well if we have multiple GitLab team members working together until a task is solved and then move on to the next step. And that helps to reduce stress for individual team members. Yeah, that was a sample from our side. Any question?
I would just clarify, Michael, that I don't mind collaboration between the teams. It's more about an efficient handoff and transition, as you said.
Yep. I know. Thanks, Jonathan.
No, that was great. I think every team probably does this differently for each one of your team and what you're working on. So, thanks for sharing this, Michael. So real quick, and I'll let David chime in as well. I know we threw a ton at you, like I said earlier, and we were going to actually introduce another behavioral assessment to you all, but we felt, since we're 7 minutes down to the wire, and L&D, we've built a lot of resources for you all to leverage anytime. So reach out to us in the learning and development channel if you need support on how to build trust, how to, learn more about the 5 dysfunctions of the team. We're also going to introduce this new tool called Social Styles. Take a look at it async in the slides if you'd like. If you want to learn more, reach out to us. But, that's really it for today. I know there was a ton that we threw at you, and hopefully the call with Jeb was really insightful. I know I got a ton out of the data that we gathered. Definitely try to take some time to review the survey results. There's a lot of really good nuggets of information in there. David, anything else left to add before we close out?
Yeah, well, last couple minutes, just love group share. Hey, what's one thing you took away from today's session that you can begin to put into action?
Hey, David, I really like the nudge concept. That was really useful.
Yeah, Alan, I was just about to say the same thing. I love that nudge concept, and Chris making the suggestion that it's something that we kind of create as a tool here. It's only going to get faster. We're only going to continue to keep growing, and the opportunities for us to veer off the path probably will increase, and providing opportunities for all of us to, one, recognize it and to get back to center, I think is a great idea.
I think there's going to be a nudge emoji that I'll be seeing in Slack where people are pushing me to do some things. So no, it was good stuff. Thank you for putting this together.
It's already in there, Adam. You just keep ignoring it.
Well, so we got to build some trust then, Tim. And we'll
Where
work
are
on that.
you in my pyramid? I don't
Right.
think we have time.
Just as long as that nudge doesn't have the Michelle face on it, I'll be happy.
There are too many creative people on this call, Michelle. You shouldn't have that idea.
Sorry.
Well, thank you, everyone. For those that didn't chime in, I encourage you to think about to yourself, what were your key takeaways today? What actions do you want to take from this? We look forward to getting back together with you. Our third of 3 sessions is 1 week from today, so Wednesday, June 2nd, where we'll talk about providing feedback. So please make sure, if you haven't already, complete module 3 of the pre-work to make the best use of our time. And we'll have some good interactive fun and learning in a week. Thanks so much.
Thanks, David, Josh, appreciate it.
Bye, everyone.